And thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Jalen Banks. An overnight shooting at a Madison apartment complex leaves multiple people injured. Madison police officers responded to a call to the Lux Apartments on West Johnson Street in downtown Madison around 12:45 a.m. for reports of a large party on the roof. As officers arrived to the scene, they were alerted that a shooting had taken place. Officers found one teenager in the street below with multiple gunshot wounds and several other people also needing medical assistance. At least 10 people were hurt, though none of the injuries are considered to believe life-threatening. 9 of those people suffered gunshot wounds or grazed. Madison Police Department Police Chief Sean Barnes says victims ranged from ages 14 to 23 years old. 10 shell casings were recovered from the scene.
Whenever there's someone who's fired a gun indiscriminately like this, there's always a threat to the community. But we're going to work to ensure that whoever is responsible for this is brought to justice. But we can only do that with the help of our community. We're going through and we're looking at any public space cameras that we may have, any access cameras from the building, anyone that may have cell phone video.
MPD asks anyone with information to contact Madison Area Crime Stoppers at 608-266-6014. And at least one of the victims remains in the hospital. Their condition is unknown at this time. Now, where Braden Ross is live outside of the apartment complex where the shooting took place. She spoke with residents who saw this go down. Braden, what did they tell you?
Yeah, Jalen, residents here are certainly still shaken up after everything that happened last night, but they also tell me unsanctioned parties that get out of hand, like the one that did last night, have been a problem here at this complex for a while now.
I have gunshot wounds. We have a gunshot victim in the middle of the street.
I thought someone was dead since the way that they fall in the street, you know?
Second gunshot victims with UW in front of the building.
Early Sunday morning, chaos at a downtown Madison apartment building.
All of a sudden, there's this big loud rumbling coming from the stairwell because everyone's trying to escape downstairs.
We have more people with blood coming out of the building.
Next thing we know, we're like hearing people yelling, screaming.
Even people were trying to get into my apartment. Since my apartment is right next to the emergency stairs, you know?
We will take anyone we can get. There are a lot of people out here.
9 people shot in total, the youngest just 14 years old.
It is truly a miracle that no one is dead.
Police were originally called to the Lux Apartments on Johnson Street just before 1 a.m. on Sunday for reports of a large party on the rooftop.
Juvenile party on the rooftop with over 30 people drinking. They've broken some furniture in the lobby. They're underage and they'd like them removed.
That's something residents say isn't uncommon.
It happens a lot. Once one person gets in, like, everyone gets in because you can just open the door, boom, they're in.
Online reviews of the complex say the same, even adding it's often people who don't even live there throwing these parties.
The problem here is that, I mean, there is no security, you know, like anybody can just like get into my apartment. It's hard because you're living in a place and you want to feel safe, you know, especially if you're living in a nice apartment like this, you know.
Abel Abaya says he had just gotten home when the party escalated into gunfire, but he could feel the tension even in the lobby.
The situation was already pretty hostile, you know, downstairs. I saw like a little fight.
He says he's had security issues at the building before. His PS5 was even stolen out of his own apartment, but this is the last straw.
I'm moving out.
This is the reason?
Yeah.
Now, detectives were back out here today looking for more evidence and video. They're asking anyone with any information to come forward and send that to them. Now, there is scheduled to be a presser tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We will stream that for you live on channel3000.com with any updates that we get. For now, reporting live in Madison, Braden Ross, News 3 Now.
All right, sounds good, Braden. Thank you.